Planning to visit the UK in 2025, it's important to be aware of the latest visa processing times. UK Visas and Immigration, or UKVI, regularly updates its processing times. These updates help applicants understand how long it might take to get a decision on their visa application. This guide provides a clear overview of the expected processing times. It covers both applications made outside and inside the UK. Knowing the processing times can help you plan your trip effectively. Remember that these are just estimates. Individual processing times can vary. Always apply for your visa well in advance of your intended travel date. Applying for a UK visa from outside the UK? Processing times depend on the type of visa you need. Here's a general guide to estimated processing times. For standard visitor visas, marriage visitor visas, transit visas, and Chinese tour group visas, the estimated processing time is 3 weeks. For student visas, child student visas, and English language course visas, the estimated processing time is 3 weeks. For skilled worker visas, health and care worker visas, seasonal worker visas, and UK ancestry visas, it typically takes 3 weeks. Applying for a partner, spouse, parent, or child visa, these visas usually take longer to process, around 12 weeks. Other visa categories, such as Global Talent, Innovator Founder, and Youth Mobility Scheme visas, usually have a processing time of 3 weeks. If you're already in the UK and applying for a visa, processing times can differ from those for applications made outside the UK. Here's a general overview. Extending your stay as a standard visitor? Expect a processing time of around 8 weeks. Applying for a student visa or child student visa from within the UK typically takes around 8 weeks. Health and care worker visa applications from within the UK are generally processed within 3 weeks. Other work visa categories, like skilled worker and global talent visas, may take up to 8 weeks. Applications for partner or spouse, private life, and parent visas made inside the UK can take longer. The processing time for these visas is currently around 12 months, but it can vary based on demand. Other visa categories, including British national overseas, investor, entrepreneur, and scale-up worker visas, typically have a processing time of 8 weeks when applying from within the UK. Need your UK visa urgently? The UKVI offers a fast-track option for many visa categories. This paid service allows for quicker processing of your application. By choosing the fast-track option, you can receive a decision on your visa sooner. The availability and cost of the fast-track service vary depending on your location and the specific visa category. Check the UKVI website or contact your nearest visa application centre for more information about the fast-track option. Section 5. Why is my visa taking so long? Understanding potential delays. While UKVI strives to process visa applications as quickly as possible, several factors can cause delays. Here are some common reasons for delays in visa processing. Incomplete applications. One of the most common reasons for delays is submitting an incomplete application or providing incorrect information. Always double-check your application form and supporting documents to ensure accuracy and completeness. Additional documents or interviews. In some cases, UKVI may require additional documents or an interview to make a decision on your application. This can extend the processing time. Peak seasons. Visa application volumes tend to increase during peak travel seasons. This surge in applications can lead to longer processing times. Technical outages. Occasionally, technical issues or outages can occur, affecting visa processing times. These situations are rare but can cause unforeseen delays. Section 6. Submitting your UK visa application. Where to go? The location where you submit your UK visa application and biometric data depends on whether you're applying from outside or inside the UK. Outside the UK, if you are applying for a UK visa from outside the UK, you will typically need to submit your application and biometric data at a Visa Application Centre or VAC. VACs are located in various countries worldwide. Some countries also have VFS Premium Centres and USCIS Application Support Centres in the USA. Inside the UK, applicants who are already in the UK can submit their applications and biometric data at UK Visa and Citizenship Application Service or UKVCS centres. Alternatively, they can use Service and Support Centres, SSCs, which offer more limited services. Section 7, new for 2025 Electronic Travel Authorization or ETA for US citizens. Starting January 8, 2025, US citizens traveling to the UK will need to obtain an electronic travel authorization before entering the country. This new requirement applies to US citizens who are currently visa exempt. Applying for an ETA is a simple online process that can be completed through a dedicated website or app. The cost of the ETA is £10, approximately $13. Processing typically takes around 3 business days, but it's recommended to apply at least 1 week before your intended travel date. An ETA is valid for multiple entries over a period of 2 years or until your passport expires, whichever comes first. It is electronically linked to your passport. However, it's essential to understand that an ETA is not a visa. An ETA is designed for short stays of up to 6 months for tourism, business, or short study purposes for citizens of visa-exempt countries. If you plan to stay longer or engage in activities that require a visa, such as work or long-term study, you will need to apply for the appropriate visa separately. Section 8. Visa processing times vary. What to expect. It's crucial to remember that visa processing times are not set in stone and can fluctuate due to various factors. These factors can include the volume of applications received, seasonal peaks, and the complexity of individual cases. Therefore, it's always advisable to apply for your UK visa well in advance of your planned travel dates. By applying early, you provide yourself with a buffer in case of unforeseen delays. If your application requires additional processing time or if there are any issues that need to be resolved, having a buffer can help prevent disruptions to your travel plans. Section 9. Get ready for your UK visa application. Preparing your UK visa application thoroughly is essential for a smooth and efficient process. Before you begin your application, make sure you have all the necessary documents and information readily available. Carefully review the specific requirements for your chosen visa category. Ensure that you meet all the eligibility criteria. Providing accurate and complete information is crucial to avoid delays. If you have any doubts or questions, don't hesitate to seek guidance from the UKVI website or contact your nearest visa application centre. They can provide you with the most up-to-date information and assistance. Remember, a well-prepared application increases your chances of a timely and successful outcome.